in a seated kneeling position. Let's bring our hands to the side. And if this is the only 20 minutes that you have for yourself today to do this class, then enjoy it. If you're doing this class along with baby today, that is absolutely fine. Feel free to have them on the side. They can watch you. You can do peekaboo, keep that eye contact and engage with them. Okay, everyone, hands on top of the knees. Let's lengthen through the spine, draw the shoulders down and create a bit of space between the ears and the shoulders. Taking a deep breath in and blow out. We're releasing tension from the body and tightness. So our lives may feel a little bit cluttered and fuller than they were before because we're taking that time and dedicating it to baby and to all the things that they need. So create some space for yourself, mama. Deep breath in. Blow it all away. A few more times. And one more time. Okay, let's begin. Rolling the shoulders back. Take that a few times. As we inhale, reach those hands up. Deep breath in, finding space. Draw those hands together in your heart center and set an intention for yourself today. One of mine is I choose to honor myself, honor how I feel, and listen to what I need. And that can be hard, I know, because we're always putting baby first on this motherhood journey. But sometimes you just need to put yourself first. Okay, taking a nice deep breath in. Reach the hands up and draw those hands back into your heart center. Bring the hands onto the knees and just very simply, let's begin. Inhale. Let's just draw the head over to the left side. Nice deep breath in, okay? And then reach that hand up. Just draw your hand below the ear. Gently drawing that head towards the left shoulder. Okay, try and fix your gaze slightly down towards the floor so you feel that nice stretch. Tapping into that breath, mom. Nice deep breath in. And let it go through the nose. 2 more here. Deep breath in. And let it go through the nose. And 1 more. And releasing, okay? So we can feel that tension probably releasing from the neck here, from those tendons in the neck. And we tend to build up this tension when we're breastfeeding, bottle feeding. Inhale, because we're sat in these positions for a long period of time, okay? And then just draw again, right ear to right shoulder, deep breath in. And let it go through the nose. And just 4 more here. Let that tension melt away, mom. And 1 more. And release down, okay? Rising with those hands. Interlace the palms, bring them to the back of your head. So again, if you're breastfeeding, if you feel that tightness in your chest and your thoracic, we're going to open it all up. Inhale, lift the head to the sky. Exhale, draw the elbows in. So as though you're cat and cow in your spine as well. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, right. Exhale, float away. Inhale, rise. Float away. 4 more here. Lift and lengthen, mom. Open that chest. Float away. 3. Good. 2. Move with that breath. Rise and open and hold. And for 1. Release those hands down, fingertips to the mat. Nice deep breath in. Lift it out of your side body. Breathe into it. And flow that forward, finding space. Lift it out of your side body. Breathe into it. And flow that forward. Find your space, mom. Breathing into your side body. Flow that forward. Inhale to rise. And let's exhale, take it back to the mat, okay? And then just swooping those hands behind, interlace the palms, deep breath in. Open the heart space, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Breathe and lengthen. Lifting up, mum. Really opening that chest now. Drawing those shoulders away. Creating space for you. And one more breath in here. Okay, drop those hands down to the mat. Let's walk those fingertips around, bringing ourselves into our tabletop position, okay? Taking a nice deep breath in, stacking those hands under the shoulders. Okay, stack the knees underneath the hips. Rise and reach that hand to the sky. And let's thread that arm through and find it a nice twist here. Rise and reach that hand to the sky. Thread and through. Take in 2 more. And rise and open. And then let's thread that through. So I said we're going to grind ourselves here. So this is thread the needle. Draw your head to the mat, mum. Reach your left arm forward. Tap into your core and pelvic floor. You can switch on those muscles even when you're in this position. Breathe into it. Finding that space for yourself. Listen to your body. Taking that time to rejuvenate for you and for baby. For 1 and rise, all the way back up, okay? Bringing ourselves back onto our hands. Lightly grip the mat with your fingertips, and then let's take it to the other side. Inhale to rise, thread it through. Inhale to rise, thread through. Inhale to rise, thread it through. Inhale to rise. And thread it through. Hold in here, mum. Nice deep breath in. Walk that arm forward so you get a nice deep stretch as well. On that side, and breathe into it. So grounding ourselves and then inviting that twist into our body. And for 1, let's walk it all the way back. Bringing ourselves into that tabletop position. And then tapping into our core, our glutes here, and our pelvic floor. So this is a stabilizing posture, so 1 arm to leg. As you breathe in, flex and reach back, elbow to knee, okay? Staying with that breath, engage the core and that pelvic floor. Okay, so keep moving with that breath. I'm going to move forward a little bit. Breathe into it, elbow to knee. Engage that core and pelvic floor, mum. 4 more. Keep reaching forward, finding that balance. 3 more. And last one. Hold in here, mum. Stay with that breath. Engage the pelvic floor. Flex through that back foot. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. So staying here or reaching back, taking hold off that foot. Lifting up through the chest. Or you can stay in the previous position. We're just taking a nice deep stretch here through the sole and the quads. Stay with that breath, mum. Engage that core and pelvic floor. And for 1, tap it out. Stretch through that right leg. And taking a nice full deep breath in. Turn to the side and rise to open up through your side body. Breathe into it, mum. Stay with that breath. And float it back down onto the mat. So let's take the opposite leg to arm here, okay? So we're moving through with the right arm to the left leg. Nice big stretch. Elbow to knee. We're doing 3 rounds of 4. Engage that core and pelvic floor. Okay. Keep breathing, mum. Keep finding that balance. Stay with that breath. 4 more. Keep engaged in that pelvic floor and core. Help you with that balance. 2. Last one, and we're holding here. Okay, flex through that left foot. Stay with that breath. And then reaching back as we guide ourselves to that left foot. Reaching back and looking over that right shoulder. Staying with that breath. Engage those muscles, that core and pelvic floor. Breathe into it. You're doing great. 3 more breaths here. And for 1. And tap that out. Turn to the side. Open up your side body. Reaching up and take it back to that tabletop position. Okay, let's move it into our pelvic floor circles. Circling around. Scoop the pelvic floor up. Breathing in. Begin to engage the core muscles and then begin to make those circles bigger. So again, we're warming up our wrists here a little bit more. Take a light grip through the fingertips, bending the knuckles slightly. And then taking that back in the opposite direction. Staying with that breath, Mum. Bring the head into it. And for 1, bringing it back in the opposite direction. Hands to the mat, taking it through 4 rounds of cat and cow. Engage core and pelvic floor. You will hear me say this a lot because you tend to forget as we go through the practice, and just those little cues now and again help you remember to switch on those muscles and make them work in a really subtle but effective way. Keep with that breath. Okay. Squeeze it in, pelvic floor and core, 4 more rounds. Now really focus on squeezing my core as I come into my cat. Squeezing my pelvic floor as I go into my cow as well. Last one. Exhale. And let's take that into a neutral tabletop, okay? Give the hands a little shake here if you need to, if you're feeling it, okay? Remember, take a rest when you need to. And let's bring those hands slightly ahead of the shoulders. We're moving ourselves into our first downward dog. Hands under the shoulders, and let's shift the weight up and back. Find length in the spine. Okay, and then taking a pedal through those legs, bending into the right knee and the left knee. Squeeze the biceps in towards each other. So your arms are switched on, they're helping take on some of that weight of your body. Keep a soft bend in the knees. Again, ladies, switch on core and pelvic floor and let's breathe. If you're doing a lot of walking, the hamstrings might be tight, the feet, the Achilles, this really stretches it out and your lower back. So let's breathe into it. A few more pedals out. And for 1, okay? Take the right knee to the left side, left knee to the right side, waggle it out. And then taking it into our first downward dog. In this position, I'm going to ask you again, switch on your pelvic floor. So imagine you're squeezing your thighs in towards each other. Squeeze the pelvic floor up and under. Breathe. Inhale to a plank. Follow my lead, breathe. Engage your core. Drop your knees. Take it into a cobra. Chest down, elbows bent, roll the shoulders back. Engage your glutes, squeeze your bum. Exhale back to child's pose. We're going to repeat this. Stay with that breath. It's a really effective way to ground yourself in child's pose. Come back to this position at any point in the practice. Inhale, tabletop. Shift it back into downward dog. Switch on the biceps. Light grip of the mat with your hands. Bend the knees. Engage the core and pelvic floor. Inhale to your plank. Look forward. Stay with that breath. Switch on the core. Drop the knees. Squeeze elbows in. Inhale to cobra. Switch on the glutes. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale. child's pose. Inhale to your downward dog. Meet everybody there. We have 3 more of these to do. Stay with that breath. Big deep breath in. Roll it forward to your plank. Engage the core. Knees down. Elbows, squeeze them in towards each other. Chest down. Inhale to cobra. Soft bend in elbows. Roll shoulders back. Exhale to child's pose. Two more to go. Inhale, tabletop position. Hopefully you can feel those muscles in the lower back switching on. Breathe in, take it forward to your plank. Switching on the core. Knees to the mat, take it into cobra. Inhale. Open up that chest, mama. Exhale it back into your child's pose. Rise into your tabletop position, taking it back into your downward dog. And then let's inhale as we rise to bring that right leg up. Okay, nice deep breath in, mum. Bring that knee into your nose. Rise and take it back up, mum. Knee into nose. Engage the core, mum. Last one. Knee into nose. Rise and take that back. And then let's step that forward. Okay? Taking it into your low lunge. As you rise, let's lift up with those arms. Creating space for yourself. Breathe into it. Float those hands down, mum. And when you're ready, step that back. Forward into Uttanasana. Forward fold over those legs. Deep breath in. Lift up. Forward fold over the legs. And let's step that back. Low lunge. Inhale to rise. Engage the pelvic floor. Find that stability in your body. Reach those hands up. Hands to the mat. Step that back into downward dog. Left leg rises. Knee in. Core. Knee into core. All the time, keep the pelvic floor switched on as much as possible as well. 2 more. And for 1. Step it forward. Okay, take it back into our Uttanasana forward fold. Inhale to lengthen through those hamstrings. Bend those knees. Shoot those hands up to the sky and find your chair pose, Uttanasana. Okay? Lean into that breath and switch on the glutes, switch on these muscles here. Okay, so we exhale, stand. Inhale. Exhale, stand. Keep the muscles switched on in the glutes and let's engage the pelvic floor. Squeeze it in as we come up. 3 more. For 2. And for 1. Hold in here. Stay with that breath. Reach those hands down, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Okay, and let's step that back into our first high lunge. As you inhale, reach the hands up to the sky. Squeeze the thighs in towards each other. Nice deep breath in. As we exhale, float the hands over. Let's walk it around. Inhale, squeeze thighs in towards each other. Nice deep breath in. Finding a little bit of release here, a bit of a back bend for your lower back. Hands to the mat. Walking it around. Nice deep breath in. Okay, stay with that breath. And follow in me here. Bring your hands in prayer to your heart center. Lean forward gently, mum. See if you can hook that right arm to the outside of that left leg. My top tip here is squeeze the pelvic floor in. Thighs in towards each other. Find that balance, okay? Spread the toes on that left foot. Stay with that breath. Lift your body up slightly, so you're not sinking onto that knee. Breathe. Hands to the mat, okay? Let's walk it around. Lean into that right leg and reach that left arm up. Stay with that breath. Finding that bit of space, even flex that toe if you want to. And bend into that left knee and then walk it all the way around. Let's find our high lunge again. So again, switch on those legs. Nice deep breath in here, okay? Bring those hands in prayer. And when you're ready again, we're going to turn towards the right side, okay? Lift your body up slightly. Switch on the core, the pelvic floor. Stay with that breath. Find your balance, mum. So this is our revolved side angle here. 2 more breaths. Hands to the mat. And as we did earlier, lean into that left side. Rise and open up. Stay with that breath. Bring it back to the front. Take that left leg to rise. And roll it forward, mum, into a plank. Take those knees to the mat. And bring it into an upward dog this time, or cobra. So you can lengthen through the arms, bend those knees and shift it back. I'm going to take this one more time, right leg to rise. Step the right foot in between the hands this time. Taking that back into our high lunge. Nice deep breath in, mum. Squeeze, thighs together, pelvic floor. As you exhale, float that right arm behind. Take a little look over that left shoulder. Breathe into it. Stay with that breath. And when you're ready in your own time, you can bring that hand to your side. Swoop the hands back up, finding your balance. Reach that hand inside. Let's walk it all the way around. Bend into that left knee, hands rise. Squeeze the pelvic floor up and under. Switch on those legs. You're doing great. Left hand behind. Take that gaze over the left shoulder, finding our balance again. Bring those hands to the mat. Walk it all the way around. Let's take that right leg back. Flow it forward to plank. Knees down, chest chin. Take it into a cobra, mum. And then flow it back into your child's pose. Breathe here. As we inhale, let's lift up and shift the knees back underneath the hips. Let's release that lower back and take the hands towards the top of the mat. Okay, you're going to come onto the fingertips and just allow the head of the chest to sink down. This is also a really good one for switching on the pelvic floor. So squeeze the pelvic floor in and up. And breathe into it, mum. Turn your head to the side if it feels more comfortable for you here. And just stay with that breath. You can stabilize yourself by tucking the toes under. Finding space in your upper body. Space in your side body and releasing that back. This is our puppy dog pose. And for one more breath. Okay, let's walk that back. Okay, mum, roll those shoulders back. All right. Gently bringing ourselves onto our knees. Taking this into a modified, really just nice, easy camel, okay? So again, if you're feeling that pressure in the lower back, in the chest, we're going to take those hands either side of the sacrum. So you can probably see here, okay? Pressing the hands like spades, above, just slightly above and beside that circle at our lower back, okay? Squeeze the shoulder blades in, nice deep breath in. And just leaning back, switch on those legs. Stay with that breath. If dropping your head back is a bit too much, feel free to look forward, okay? If you want to take this deeper, you can take the hands to the ankles, mum, and draw the head back. It's quite a deep pose, so be mindful. Gently bring the hands to the back as you walk out of it. Take ourselves back into a child's pose. Sink the hips up and back. Inhale to rise and sweep those legs around. And bringing us into our seated Navasana pose, okay? So it wouldn't be my class if we didn't have this in it. This is to subtly work on those lower abs and really, you know, help you remember to turn on those muscles, okay? It's a nice way to also tone and condition the waist. Okay, so first of all, you need to just gently lift up and align those shoulders with the hips. Bring the knees almost together and bring the feet close to the bum, okay? We're reaching forward. Okay, so we're going to pistol grip the hands, switch on the lower arms, lift the legs up, bring the legs out, and let's go 1, for 2, 3, for 4. Hopefully you can begin to feel those muscles work. Keep breathing with me and keep shifting from left to right, 1. Nice, clean, purposeful movements. Okay, we're going to take 2 more rounds of 4. Keep breathing with it, mom. Keep switching on those abs. 4 more. Stay with that breath. Take a rest here if you need to. And last one. And hold, okay? So bend in the knees, lift the chin up, switch on those lower ab muscles and breathe here. Okay? Try not to lean back too much. Stay with the breath. Bend in those knees and hug them in. Finally, rolling back onto the mat. Okay, we're nearly done. This is our last bit of stretch and core for us today. Flex through those legs, okay? So we're going to just reach up towards our feet, okay? I'm going to show you first of all with my knees softly bent. Again, we're working on the transverse abdominals here, okay? So reaching back. It's a nice way to also rest your legs. I'm going to reach up and tap the ankles for 1, 3. Breathe in as you rise up. Switch on those muscles. Okay. And just stop in here. Keep the muscle engaged. Nice deep breath in. And let's take 8 more. And last round. You can do this, ladies. And breathe, let it all out. Flex through those feet. Give them a little circle. Okay, bend the knees and just clockwise or windscreen wipe left to right. Draw the knees into your chest, hug your body. And let's take a roll up here. A nice juicy stretch through the hamstrings and for the lower back. Dandasana, flex the feet. Inhale, rise and reach forward. And flow those hands all the way down. Reaching forward. And last time, rise and find space and length. Okay, reach forward, hold on to the ankles or the shins. Melt the body towards the thighs. Look towards the feet. Hold here, mums. It's a really nice stretch for your feet and for your legs if you're doing a lot of walking with that pram, like most of us are. Okay, breathe into. And for 1. Inhale, rise. Let's float. Legs around to the side. We'll finish with a nice seated twist here, okay? Deep breath in to lift and lengthen. Hand to the knee. And let's twist around here. Deep breath in. Okay, and let's float those legs around opposite side. Okay, inhale, lift and lengthen. You're gently pressing on that right knee. Taking that gaze around your right shoulder. Back to center. Swap those legs and bring them in front. Nice deep breath in. Okay, and let's bring our hands back into our heart center. Okay, bring those hands on top of the knees, mom. Okay, nice deep breath in. And let's melt our body forward. This is our final pose here. Seated forward fold. Let your body melt down towards the earth. Honoring your body and all that it's been through. Honoring your mind and the strength that it has to take you through this motherhood journey. And honoring yourself completely for showing up on the mat today and taking that little bit of self-care for you so that you may pass that on to baby. Lean into your breath. Quietly send yourself gratitude and tell yourself, I am fantastic. As we have our hands on the ground, think of it as bowing down to the earth, grounding ourselves in those times of panic or stress or uncertainty. Bring ourselves back to the breath, back to the mat. And gently inhale as you roll those shoulders back. Take a circle of the head. Take it back the other way. Okay, deep breath in. Draw this calm, this breath, this new energy back to your heart center, and may you carry it with you for the rest of the day and the rest of the week and pass it on to baby. Take a moment, send each other gratitude and thanks, mums, for showing up on the mat for another day, and most importantly, give yourself that pat on the back. Well done, mum. Well done, you. Namaste. Okay, everyone, so thank you very much for joining me for another class today. As always, I have practiced all of my classes and tried them on me for my body. So if anything didn't feel quite right for you, please feel free to get in touch. If you have any questions, I'm always happy to help. And if you are interested in doing more classes, just give me a shout. The classes are designed to help you on your postnatal recovery. So as always, listen to your body and honor it. Take those rests when you need to, and feel free to skip out parts if you need to, or ask me for alternatives. Just simply get in touch. Okay, well done, and thank you so much. Take care. Have a lovely day.